are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So it has been finally announced. Doja, the princess of pop and rap, is coming back with her new single Jealous Type, which will be out August 21st. This has definitely been probably the longest rollout for a single ever. So I think a lot of fans are going to be happy about this. And then on top of that, she did a little bit of a PR stunt and linked up with the fan that she had called Musty a few months ago when he gave her, his shirt. And, he was kind of talking to her and he hugged her and she was calling him Musty and saying how she don't like to be touched. Well, now they're back on good terms. Now, some people are saying that it was all PR. I do think it could have been PR, but I also think that this was damage control. Doja Cat saw the backlash that she was getting from, tweeting and saying that the guy was musty while she took his shirt. And I think that she wants to get the fans back on her good side because she's going to need all the support that she can get. She's not going to want to have any, influencers, fans dragging her new single, dragging her, because it's a crucial time. Jealous Type cannot flop on the charts. So let me know if you guys are happy that the princess of pop and rap is finally back. Now, moving on from that, Doechii's Swamp Tour is allegedly selling out, okay? Even though I didn't feel like Doechii could really do a tour by herself. And I still feel like, I don't know if this is real or not. I haven't really checked Ticketmaster. But fans are saying that there are 42,000 people waiting for tickets for her show in Atlanta. So fans are saying that this tour is going to sell out and that Doechii's here to stay. Here's my thing. I feel like some shows will sell out LA, Atlanta, New York, but not all of them will sell out. And I still don't believe Doechii should be doing a tour by herself. I stand by my statement. I feel like she should put out an album first. I feel like there's a reason why she's not putting out the album before the tour. I think this is a strategic move because remember, her mixtape did 11,000 first week. So if her album do like 50,000 first week and the fans start talking about that, fans are more likely not going to want to see the tour. But because Anxiety has been very popular on the radio, been popular on the charts, she's been doing a lot of festivals, she's able to keep the people still interested. Now, Cardi B once again uses Ckiminaj for her rollout, okay? Because she's desperate for sale. Vodka, Chardonnay, a beer bottle, whatever her sister name is called, she decided to say that Ckiminaj has been copying her. And she said exactly a month ago, Ops love to watch. She has since deleted the tweets because the barbs were on her ass. But she basically was trying to insinuate when Nicki Minaj did the Nicki Minaj challenge that her outfit was similar to Vodka's Fashion Nova or Shein outfit that she bought a month ago. And my whole thing is, one, Nicki Minaj don't have to copy nobody. She's worn similar outfits in the past. Let's be very clear. She is the trendsetter. And number two, I think Cardi B is trying to beef with female rappers to sell her album. Notice how Botch Ken Barbie was calling out Saweetie and Bia a few days ago. And now strategically, Cardi B's sister is calling out Nicki Minaj. Cardi B also said that she got into it with Ra Ali, okay? And then on top of that, when Nicki Minaj was, dissing SZA and Doechii, Cardi B tried to insert herself in that situation, and Nicki Minaj paid her dust. So I feel like Cardi B is strategically trying to beef with female rappers to try to sell her album. And all the girls are paying her dust because they know the game. Like, Cardi B can't use talent. The budget has declined, so she ain't got no music videos out. right now because she's only going to get so much money for the music video she puts out for her next single. So because the budget has decreased, Downside has flopped. She's trying to use Ckiminaj, and it's not working. Now, Saweetie is getting called out because she posted a meme of T.I.'s ugly wife, Tiny, on her X account. And she said, me catching up on my mentions. Fans said it doesn't take much to tweet. Off the Chi and I never had any type of relations of any sort if the rumors are false. So fans are calling her out. Fans also have mentioned that Saweetie has probably been stalking Cardi B for years now, considering that they have a lot of similar outfits that Cardi B has allegedly worn first. Okay, so the receipts are out there of allegedly Saweetie stalking Cardi B. But here's my thing. Word on the street is Cardi B is coming for Saweetie. Okay? Even though she's no longer with Off the Cheat, she feels a way about Saweetie. And just how she ran up on Ra Ali, she's planning allegedly to run up on Saweetie. Like she ran up on Ra Ali. She gonna be throwing some sort of object at Saweetie because she can't throw hands. And the bars are not going to hit in the studio. So she got to throw an object at Saweetie, like how she hired men to throw bottles at Off the Cheat's mistresses. So, Saweetie, you better be prepared when you out and about because allegedly Cardi B is planning to run into Saweetie and she will be pressing her. Okay. Now, I don't know why she didn't press her when the incident happened. And like I said before, I think Cardi B is a lot of all talk and no action. But, a lot of the people around her are putting the battery in her bag to press Saweetie publicly because she feels as though Saweetie disrespected her. And then she plays innocent. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, if you remember, in 2023, they ran into each other allegedly at the Oscar Vanity Affair party, and allegedly Cardi B didn't do anything then, but I guess she planning on doing something now.
I definitely ran into somebody. I'm practically on live right now, so I can't tell you. But I'm going to tell you as soon as I get the this phone. So far, it went smooth. It went smooth.
Now, it was previously reported that they got into a shouting match. I think it was last year or in 2023 at the Oscar Vanity Affair party, but there was really no evidence to support those claims. But my whole thing is with Cardi B, you really have to direct your anger at Off the Cheat, okay? You getting into it with every hoe or every female rapper that he slept with is kind of corny. And you pick and choose who to press. You didn't press Ari Fletcher when she slept with Off the Cheat. You didn't press Krishan. Don't press Saweetie. Now, Tina knows, despite Queen Bee's wishes for her to stay off the internet, she decides to go back onto the internet and throw some shade. She said this is bittersweet, the reenactment of her speech and twirl. Yes, her career has come full circle from that moment when she won her first People's Workshop Award to her doing it on a sold-out concert tour in Houston. She thanked her parents in Houston. As a kid with big dreams, she made a commitment to work hard, polished her craft, take vocal lessons, dance lessons, sacrifice, focus, train, and mind her own damn business, and does not mess with anybody. She sticks close to her family. She never gossiped or put anybody else down to make herself feel better. She never wasted her time on being jealous. She was taught very early on that her time and energy could be better used to focus on herself, to practice and perfect her craft. So she complimented others. She remained humble. She was inspired and respectful and paid homage to those great artists that came before her. She gave back to the community. She has never used someone else's name to get publicity or attention for herself. No one lives rent-free in her head because she is obsessed with them or jealous of them. She has also never constantly criticized others' looks, talent and character, has never lied on or started false rumors about others, has never started one-sided beefs with anyone to get her name on mainstream media outlets to be relevant or in the current news. She chose to rely on her talent and hard work and her own name. If she had helped you and stay relevant or to get your name in the press, I'm very happy she could help you. You're welcome. God bless you. P.S. If you haven't done any of these things, this does not apply to you. But if the shoe fits, I'm sure we will be hearing from you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, it's clicking to me. She talking about Nicki Minaj. Now, some people are saying she's talking about Piers Morgan and Megyn Kelly, who is on Fox News, who have dissed Queen Bee. But Piers Morgan, to me, hasn't defamed Queen Bee recently. You know what I'm saying? Or Camel Face. All he has said was that she was copying Marilyn Monroe. But some fans believe she's talking about Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj has accused Devil Nation of sabotaging, owing money, and accused Camel Face of sleeping with underage girls. You know, that's what Nicki Minaj has done. Now, Nicki Minaj went off on Station Head after Barbs were getting doxxed and told Barbs to delete the app, which was very interesting. And a lot of fans are saying that she's only doing that because Camel Face and Queen Bee are coming for her. A fan said, "Why are you lying, Nicki Minaj? Got them papers, didn't ya? Stand on it, Big Mama." Okay, so a lot of fans believe that the Carters made Nicki Minaj delete her videos off Station Head. Now, moving on from that, it has been reported that Megan Thee Stallion is reportedly being eyed for a big role at Marvel Studios. Interesting. I don't really believe this. I think that the fans want her to be on, but didn't she do something with Marvel before? Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I know she got a Netflix deal. I mean, I could see it happening, but then I really couldn't see it happen because I don't think Megan can really act like that. I mean, well, that's not true. She definitely acted, you know, when she was crying on Good Morning America and, you know, in court. So, you know, I think she can shed a few tears, but I don't think she can play a superhero or anything like that. Now, here goes Miss Sabrina Carpenter, okay? She decided to put out an alternative cover for her album called A Man Best Friend, which has absolutely no hype. Nobody cares about this album, okay? Now, do I believe it can sell over 100,000? Yes, because of payola. But other than that, nobody cares about this album. Man Child was trash. Let's be very clear. But this album art cover does not even really make sense for the theme of the album. Okay, but people didn't like the first art cover, so that's why she keep changing it and putting out 5 different other art covers. I think it's kind of corny, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Sabrina, this era is a chop. I'm gonna have to give you 50,000 lashes. I think that this era is not better than Espresso era. This era has been a chop. Man Child was trash, and you need to go back to the drawing board. So 50,000 lashes. Now, moving on from that, it has been reported that the infamous Devil Nation CEO, D0JA, has now joined X Twitter after being called out by Nicki Minaj. Now, this is kind of a lie. No shade to, you know, a lot of the fans that like to believe in controversy all the time, but D0JA, it looks like she joined in April 2025. She didn't just recently join. And even if she did, it's not like she was going to do anything anyway. She probably was just spying on her daughter. Remember, she do got a lawsuit with her daughter. And the thing is, even when Nicki was dragging her, she didn't do nothing, okay, to the public. You know, she was doing stuff behind the scenes, but she's not gonna ever tweet or say anything about Nicki Minaj. They gonna have Tina Knowles do that. Now, with that being said, I don't know if I'm blocked or what happened, but it looks like the account is deactivated. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Des Bryant also apologized to Nicki Minaj. He said, "I don't really like the misunderstanding we had between each other. I apologize for bringing up your husband's past. It's a shame only negative things make headlines between two black people who have much influence on our community. I'm at war every day with myself to be a better for my kids and myself and the kids who are watching me. And the last thing I want to do is argue over stupidish. I pray for only peace and positivity your way. Now, Ckiminaj did respond and she said, the Lord will grant you peace, Des. Nothing makes me respect someone more than a public display of accountability. I accept your apology. I apologize as well if I offended you. If you still want to do that fight, let me know. He def got them hands. Seriously though, all best, okay? Now, Nicki, you know damn well you do not need to be orchestrating no fights. This girl is crazy. But anyway, let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some hot tea on Sydney Sweeney and Kelly Clarkson on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.